All right. What we're going to do is, I already carved one of these little guys. I'm going to make a little scene with miniatures. And we're going to make a couple of some criminals here. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Here's the first one that I made. I just made one of them. You see the hair over his eyes and stuff. But you notice that his hands are behind his back. Okay? And that's the way we're going to make them, because we're going to have them chained together. And so these are the little figures we're going to make. And I'm going to try this new way of letting you look at me carve. Where you see a little bit more of the cuts that I make and stuff like that. But actually, here is the figure before I created it. This is the figure right here. So, if from side to side, as you see, that's who we have. So let's put away this little guy. And let me break out my knife. Hold on for a minute. Let me find which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use my small one here. I had another little small one that I used. Alright, let's just use the small blade right now. A small blade. Alright, this is our little figure. And we draw a little line to separate our head from our body. Same thing here. I think we're going to put a little hat on this one. Okay. Alright, so we've kind of separated the head now. We just kind of do this. Get this down here like that. Alright. I'm just going to kind of... Alright, let's go ahead and just gut the shoes a little bit. Come up here. Come up here. Let's bring these feet down just a little bit. Kind of. All right, see? We've got his feet done a little bit. Now let's go ahead and show you. We're just going to kind of bring the body together like this. Come in between the legs here. All I'm doing is shaping it just a little bit before we actually get into the detail work. And we're shaping it here. Head. Okay. Doo-doo. All right. Now, how we do the arms in the back is like this, okay? Let's look at the side here, and we're just going to draw a line down here, okay, from about the tip of the face up here, and then we're going to draw that line over like this on the back, and then from this point we're going to come over here and do the same thing. We're going to come down from the face here and we're going to draw a line down here. Okay, and we're going to come here, we're going to cut that. So we're going to cut in like that. Cut down like that. Okay, from that side. And we're going to do the same over here. We're going to come down, make that cut, and then cut this away. Okay? Right. Cut that away. And then we're going to come from the back and we're going to make a cut right there. And we're going to come up from the legs here. Make a cut. This is where our hands will be. You'll see how it all comes together. We might even make us a little jail in this one. All right, so this is how it looks in the back here. Now how this is going to work is we're going to come back here and we're going to draw kind of a, it's sort of a, this wood is a little bit, it's hard to see the pencil marks. I probably need to, but it's like a V. So we're going to cut here, and let's take that out right there, and we're going to cut here, and let's cut there, and do that out there like that. See that? See? Now we're going to come even further down and stuff like that, but I'm just saying. All right. Then we're going to sort of bring that all down right in here. In other words. All right, so we're going to leave that right there, okay? And then we're going to kind of cut the, now this one's come back a little bit further than this one, so let me just cut a little bit more. There we go. Right. Okay, see that? All right, let's work on the head a little bit. All right. Now, if we're going to put a hat on him, we need to start kind of getting that. I just sort of shaped him a little bit right in here. Now, what I want to do is come about, lay this right hand down here. I want to just come from the back, bring that around here like this for the hat brim. It's going to be low on his head. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut that. Come around the front, cut that. Come around the side and cut that. We'll come up a little bit. Cut that. Come up a little bit more. There we go. We're gonna have the hat covering a lot of his face. I'm sorry, I got the pencil in my mouth, so it's. All right. Now, we're just gonna come up here, right in here, and we're gonna start cutting for the brim and the top of the hat. I just go around it like that, and I cut, I take off, I do V-cuts all the way across. Just little cuts like that. And I come up here, I cut, and then I cut on the side. As you can see, I'm getting the brim of the hat made, or the top of the hat, and the brim also is a part of it. Here we go. See that? See that? And then you start working on the brim of the hat, bringing it down. Do 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 do. I must admit, because I love carving hobos, I love carving the derelict type people of the criminals, people that are. All right, now we're gonna just kind of bring the face up underneath that hat. In other words, I love carving these figures. I enjoy carving them. I love the fact that these figures are okay, and continue to come up underneath here. You want to come up underneath, look like the head is underneath the hat, not just that the hat is sitting on top. And from the front here, then I want to cut to make my nose. Okay, cut a little bit more in here. All right, look here. Here we go. Now let's kind of, because the face is like an egg. And let's, from each side, come up. From each side, come up. from each side, kind of come at an angle, and kind of come at an angle to make our nose, in other words. Let's come back here and come back here. All right, getting our hat done. See that? Choo. All right. Now, if you look at the figure, of course, well, these arms and these shoulders are way too big, so we start to bring those down a little bit for him. Just bring them down, and bringing this down here. All right, so we're working that out as we go. All right, now we're going to make our nose somewhere kind of like in here, right in there. You see that? So we take our knife, and we just kind of lightly, there. Okay, here we go, see? See, we're making our nose here. You come up from here. And you come up from here. And we kind of bring the nose in and hit it right in there and there. And we bring this sort of in here. Take a little bit more of that brim off just to make that nose stand out a little bit more. And I just sort of shape it, and there's our nose, see? There's our nose. Okay. Let's come in between the legs a little bit. Cut that. Come in between the legs a little bit. Cut that. Okay. Come in a little bit more and dig that out in there just a little bit. Clean that out in there. Okay. Now these shoes are way too big, so we got to bring those down. Got to bring it down quite a bit. There we go. That's more like it. All right. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let's shape that hat just a little bit. We want to cut back here and come up underneath here so the hat, the brim stands out. Okay, there we go. Got the brim a little bit. All right, now we have to round this off here just a little bit. There we go. We don't want, he's not, if he's a criminal, he's not going to be wearing the most stylish hat in the world anyway, so he's not. So, alright, cutting a little bit more on the face. We just bring that face around, as we do. Look at that. Now, since we got the nose made, then we just make our cuts for the face, which is on the side here. On the side here. A little bit more. Okay, let's, all right, and there's our little face in here. Make it a little bit deeper underneath that thing. There you go. And I'll put a little, just across from the, I'll put a little mouth in there. I'm going to put a little cigarette in his mouth too. Alright, let's see. Now let me put a little hair on him. I'm not going to put any ears on him. I'm just going to put a little hair on him.